13 tips to take your room of requirements to the next level. Stay tuned for that. What's up guys, my name is Franky Boy. On this channel I'll be covering everything regarding open world RPGs such as Hogwarts Legacy, so stay subscribed for more. And let's start over with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is the secret Moonstone Reservoir in your room of requirements. It's hanging on the walls. You can easily hang all of these paintings and mirrors off. All you need is Evanesco. Evanescene would be proud of you for using that. Tip number 2, invest in the good recipes. What you want to do is, of course, don't get any of these middle things or even the small ones. If you can, just invest into the right things. As for plants, you want the table with the 5 small pots, not the one with 3 small pots. For the middle ones, you want the medium with 3 pots, of course. You want the large potting table with 2 pots. And of course, the potion station T-shaped, so you can craft 3 potions at a time. Don't waste your money on the bad stuff. Where do you get these? Of course, in tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade. You can buy these scrolls right here. Tip number 3, produce Moonstone early on because it will scale to late game. How do you produce Moonstone? Of course, you want to get a recipe in tomes and scrolls as in the last tip. And the thing you want is called a material refiner, and every 10 minutes you can loot 10 moonstone out of each, 30 every 10 minutes, and you can stack those up. Maximum moonstone capacity is 999, so I'm currently at 343. Still a long way to go, and I got these for quite a long time, but so far I've not ran into any issues with moonstone, so get these as soon as possible. Number 4, don't underestimate the potions. Potions are so insanely strong, and I've used them way too late, so keep on crafting these as early as you can. Improve your potions with the fitting talents in the room of requirement. They are so awesome, and I've slept on these talents. They are crucial. Number 5, Deek's quest line. Interact with Deek as much as you can because he will actually reveal a phoenix for you guys. So getting the Deek quest done as soon as you're level 16 will unlock the phoenix for you, and the phoenix of course has the phoenix feather for you, and you need it to upgrade your stuff. I called mine Wolle, which actually means wool in German. By doing the quest line of Deek, you will also unlock all of these new areas for tamed animals, and this is just awesome. You have 4 in total. You have a swamp, sea area, the normal meadow, and then this with the awesome ruin on the right side. Totally love that. Oh, and by the way, in every region you can have some additional loot or some materials that spawn there. Number 6, breeding stations. You can actually breed in Hogwarts Legacy, and everything you need for that is a female and a male version of one fantastic beast, of course. So in order to breed, you can just go to the station, the breeding pen, and then click on breed, and you could breed a new Niffler for that. They are so cute, love them. And the great thing is you can sell all these breeded animals in Hogsmeade and make a ton of money with that totally awesome trick. And since you have 4 areas to breed in, you can have 4 breeding stations, and this scales really fast. Number 7, the looks of your room of requirements. Many people tell me how bad my room of requirements looks, and I kind of agree. This is totally irrelevant. The looks doesn't matter at all. It's just for you. What matters is building the room as efficient as you can, so you can just go there and collect everything, be as fast as you can, and just go through the room and collect everything. So that is my plan for this one. You could do a Sims-like game out of it and make it very beautiful, but that's not for me. Alright, everything collected. Number 8, I got a special trick for you that I just found out about. It is the ultimate potion and of course plants trick. You see, you just need the cross on your PlayStation controller to go through this whole station, potions up and create new ones, and you can just go there like this and pick it up. So I'm full on them, but this totally works. And the same goes for plants, especially for these. You can use fertilizer, go to the next one, fertilizer, don't move your stick because it will stay there, fertilizer, fertilizer, and the last one. So easy, so awesome. Number 9, don't underestimate the plants. Using the mandrake will increase the damage taken by enemies because they are stunned. Using the chomping cabbage, it will obliterate the enemies and eat them up, and using the venomous tentacula will throw acid on these guys. So cool. Use them as often as you can because I slept on that and I could have had some more easy fights using potions and the plants. Number 10, fertilizer. I can actually produce fertilizer, you so can do. It's just a recipe that you get in honeycomb. No, not honeycomb. Why do they say that? Of course, in Hogsmeade. And fertilizer is totally recommended to use on things like middle and large plants, especially on the chomping cabbage or the venomous tentacula. Totally recommend that. Tip number 11, feeding stations. This is one of the most awesome tools to feed all your animals, because you will have a total of, up to 48 animals, and feeding them can be such a work, so you want to use this one. What you can also do is like let these guys play with a leather football. Every one of these guys loves leather footballs, and then you can just come back and collect everything afterwards. Maybe use the brush to interact with them, but they will feed themselves. Totally awesome. Number 12, automatic and free production of A, potions, and B, plants. Get this as soon as possible, as soon as you can. There's one type each for those. Number 1 is the hopping pot. It will produce a random potion every 10 or so minutes. And the second one is of course the chopping station. It will produce a plant ingredient for potions, all for free, and you can have 3 of each of those categories. So you get potions and plants for free. Totally awesome, but random ones. Tip number 13, increasing your gears. Like can use the upgrades, and I still have a missing Grapon horn because you get it via story, and I didn't continue to play the story yet. I want to keep it for later. But there's also an awesome upgrade you can do with like using fitting traits. You could do like increase damage by all plants and put it on every gear piece, or you can even use like increased damage dealt to cursed targets, and I curse targets all the time, so I will do significantly increased damage. All I need for that is Kneasel fur, or I think it's called Kneasel fur. And since I got some of these guys, I can upgrade my gear all the time. I think the Room of Requirements is one of the most fun parts of Hogwarts Legacy, and you can spend some hours in here and collect Kneasel fur for your upgrades. Totally recommended to do so. I'm curious if I could help you guys out, and I will see you in the next one. Subscribe for more content to not miss any of those videos I produce daily. Stay subscribed for more, and see you. Goodbye.